My fiancée didn't know I could still hear her, and her family planned something I'll never forgive. The call didn't disconnect properly. That's what happened. I know because I've gone over it maybe 1,000 times since. Checked the phone logs. Looked at the timestamps. Like that would somehow change what I heard. I'm Alex Morrison, 29. Physical therapist. I run my own practice in Denver. Small place. Just me and 2 other PTs. We do fine. Not getting rich but paying the bills. Sarah Hendricks was my fiancée. Was. That's the important word. 3 years together. Engaged for 7 months when this happened. March 19th, a Tuesday. I remember because I had to look it up later when the attorneys asked. Couldn't remember at first. Had to check my calendar. So Tuesday night I'm at the clinic late. Patient canceled but I stayed anyway. Insurance paperwork. The boring shit nobody tells you about when you're in PT school. How much of your time gets eaten by insurance companies who don't want to pay. Called Sarah around 10:15 maybe. Just to say goodnight. We didn't live together. She wanted to wait until after the wedding. Her parents were traditional about that stuff. Hey, how's your night? Fine. Tired. Did 3 root canals today. My back is killing me. She's a dental hygienist. Works at a practice in Cherry Creek. Nice place. Lots of wealthy patients. You should let me work on that back. She laughed. Maybe this weekend. You coming to dinner Saturday? My parents are asking. Yeah, sure. We talked for maybe 10 minutes. Normal stuff. Her mom had opinions about wedding flowers. Again. I said something about just eloping. Sarah said her mom would kill us both. I should sleep, she said. I'm exhausted. Okay. Love you. Love you too. I heard the beep. That sound when someone hangs up. Put my phone down on my desk. Went back to the insurance form I was filling out. Mrs. Chen's knee replacement. Fighting with Anthem about coverage. Maybe 5 minutes later I heard voices. Took me a second to figure out where they were coming from. My phone. Still on my desk. I picked it up. The call was still active. Timer running. 22 minutes now. Should have just hung up. That's what I think about sometimes. What if I just ended the call right then? Would have saved myself a lot of trouble probably. But I could hear Sarah talking to someone. Her voice was different. Not the tired voice from a minute ago. So he still doesn't know? A woman's voice. Patricia. Sarah's mom. No. He has no idea. I sat there holding my phone. Staring at it. Know what? Robert spoke next. Sarah's dad. And we're sure about the timeline? Once they're married, his practice becomes marital property. That's what Kyle said. Sarah's voice. Kyle. Her brother. He's a lawyer. Works at some big firm downtown. I'd met him maybe 12 times. Seemed fine. Little arrogant maybe. Right. Kyle's voice now. He was there too apparently. Colorado is equitable distribution. Once they're married, the practice is marital property. She divorces him, she's entitled to half its value. My practice that I built from nothing in 2019. Borrowed $1 million from my parents. Paid them back over 3 years. Worked 70-80 hour weeks building a client base. Patricia said something I didn't quite catch. Then Robert. And the valuation? About $1.2 million, Kyle said. That's the practice, the client list, equipment, the lease. He owns it clean. No partners. No debt. I just sat there. So the plan is. Patricia trailed off. Kyle picked it up. Wedding happens September 14th. They're married. Minimum 1 year before filing for divorce. Ideally 2 years. Anything less looks suspicious. 2 years. Sarah files for irreconcilable differences. Claims half the marital assets. 2 years, Sarah said. I can do 2 years. My hands were shaking. I set the phone down. Put it on speaker. Started looking for my laptop. Where was my laptop? It was right there on the desk. Under some papers. I opened it. Hands shaking so bad, I could barely type my password. Got it wrong twice. Third try it unlocked. I found the voice recording app. Clicked record. Held my phone up to the laptop microphone. What about his inheritance? Robert asked. His grandmother died last year, right? Yeah, Sarah said. He got $400,000. It's in a separate account right now. His personal account. Can we get that in the divorce? Kyle answered. Inheritance is normally separate property. But if he deposits it into a joint account or uses it for marital purposes, like buying a house together, it becomes commingled. Then it's marital property. We can claim half. They kept talking. Patricia said something about convincing me to buy a house. Use the inheritance for the down payment. Once that money goes toward a joint asset, Kyle explained, we can argue it's marital property. The recording kept running. I just sat there listening. Sarah asked, what if he gets suspicious before the wedding? He won't, Patricia said. You've been together 3 years. He's completely in love with you. We've been very supportive, Robert added. Helped with wedding planning. Paid for things. He trusts us. They were right. I did trust them. Patricia and Robert had been great. Welcomed me into the family. Robert took me to Broncos games. Patricia helped me pick out Sarah's engagement ring. Spent a whole Saturday with me at different jewelers. The key is making it look real for 2 years, Kyle said. Sarah, you need to play the loving wife. Keep him happy. Keep him trusting you. I've been doing it for 3 years. Sarah said. What's 2 more? 3 years. Our entire relationship. I thought about how we met. Coffee shop in Cherry Creek. She was in line behind me. We started talking. She laughed at something I said about the barista's handlebar mustache. I asked for her number. Had that been planned? No. That's crazy. How would she even know who I was? But 3 years of lying. 3 years of. What was I even listening to? Robert said something about the divorce settlement. How much money they estimated. Conservative estimate, Kyle said. Half the practice value is $600,000. Plus, if we get half the inheritance, that's another $200,000. $800,000 total. We split it 3 ways. Roughly $265,000 each. 3 ways. Sarah wasn't even keeping it all. She was splitting it with her parents. Is this legal? Patricia asked. We're not doing anything wrong? It's completely legal, Kyle said. Divorce happens. Equitable distribution is the law. We're just being strategic. Feels deceptive, Patricia said. She didn't sound that concerned though. It's financial planning, Kyle said. Alex is doing well. He has assets. Sarah marries him, it doesn't work out, she gets her fair share. That's all this is. The conversation went on. They started talking about the wedding. Flowers. Music. Should we do chicken or fish for the dinner? My hands had stopped shaking. I felt weird. Calm almost. Like I was watching this happen to someone else. Sarah said she'd convince me to use the inheritance money for the honeymoon. Europe maybe. Something expensive. Start getting me comfortable spending that money on us. At 11:47 the call ended. Actually ended. I stopped the recording. Checked the length. 1 hour, 12 minutes, 33 seconds. Saved it. Cloud storage. Emailed it to myself. Saved it again to an external drive I keep in my desk. Saved it to a USB stick. Then I just sat there. The insurance form for Mrs. Chen was still on my desk. I'd filled out maybe half of it. I stared at it. The words didn't make sense. Like they were in a foreign language. My phone buzzed. Text from Sarah. Good night baby, red heart, sweet dreams. I stared at that for a while. Didn't respond. I should call someone. Who do I call? Marcus. My best friend since college. He's a cop. Denver PD. He'd know what to do. He's always known what to do. It was almost midnight. I called anyway. He answered on the 6th ring. Alex? What's wrong? Not a question. A statement. He knew something was wrong for me calling this late. Something happened. I need. Can you come to the clinic? What happened? Are you hurt? No. I'm not hurt. I need you to come here. Please. I'm coming. 20 minutes. Don't move. He hung up. I sat there at my desk. Stared at the wall. There's a crack in the paint above the window. Been there since I moved in. Keep meaning to fix it. Never do. Marcus showed up in 17 minutes. I heard him before I saw him. His truck in the parking lot. Heavy footsteps. He knocked on the clinic door, even though he could see me through the glass. I let him in. He looked at me. You look like shit. Yeah. What happened? I played him the recording. All 72 minutes. He didn't interrupt. Just listened. I watched his face. Watched it change. His jaw got tight. Hands clenched into fists. When it ended, he didn't say anything for maybe 30 seconds. Those fucking people. Yeah. You have this saved? Multiple places. 7 different places. Okay, good. He stood up. Started pacing. He does that when he's thinking. This is fraud. I don't even know all the legal terms, but this is fraud. Conspiracy to commit fraud maybe. What do I do? He stopped pacing. Looked at me. First thing. Obviously you don't marry this person. Obviously. Second. You need a lawyer. Not a criminal lawyer. Civil. This is fraud. Breach of promise maybe. I don't know. You need someone who knows. It's midnight. So we wait until tomorrow. In the meantime, you don't tell Sarah anything. You act normal. Can you do that? I don't know. You have to. If she knows you know she'll. I don't know what she'll do. But nothing good. Just act normal until we figure this out. I nodded. We sat there for a while. Neither of us saying anything. I'm sorry, man, Marcus said finally. I know you loved her. Did I? I don't even know anymore. I loved someone. But that person doesn't exist. Sarah's been playing a character. Still hurts. Yeah. I went home around 2:30. My apartment. 1 bedroom in Capitol Hill. 3rd floor walk-up. I'd been planning to move out after the wedding. We were going to find a house together. Using my inheritance. I didn't sleep. Just lay on top of the covers fully clothed. Stared at the ceiling. The smoke detector has this little red light that blinks. I watched it blink. Kept hearing Sarah's voice. I've been doing it for 3 years. What's 2 more? My alarm went off at 6:30. I had patience at 8. Got up. Showered. The water was too hot. Burned my skin. Didn't adjust it. Just stood there. Made coffee. Burned my tongue on it. Barely noticed. My phone had messages. 3 texts from Sarah. Good morning, Red Heart. Thinking about you. Dinner Saturday at my parents'. Can't wait, Red Heart. I stared at those hearts. Little red hearts. Texted back. Morning. See you tonight. She responded immediately. Yes. Pick me up at Chi? Red heart. Okay, went to work. First patient was a knee reconstruction. Post-surgical. Week 6 of recovery. Doing well. Making good progress. I went through the exercises with her. Straight leg raises. Quad sets. Heel slides. Said the right things. Good. That's good. You're doing great. She asked if I was okay. Said I seemed distracted. Just tired. Didn't sleep well. You work too hard. My daughter's a therapist too. Always telling her the same thing. You gotta take care of yourself. Right. Yeah. Second patient was a shoulder. Rotator cuff repair. He was talking about his son's baseball team. How they might make state this year. I nodded. Made sounds like I was listening. During lunch I called lawyers. Just picked 3 from Google. Denver family law attorney. Left messages with all 3. Said I needed advice about. What did I even say? About ending an engagement. About potential fraud. One called back. Jennifer Martinez. Said she had time Thursday at 4. I took it. That night I picked up Sarah at 7. She came out of her apartment smiling. Kissed me. Got in my car. How was work? Good. Busy. Same. Mrs. Patterson came in. You know the older lady with all the veneers? She's so funny. Was telling me about her cruise. I drove to the restaurant. Some Italian place Sarah liked. North Denver. We'd been there maybe a dozen times. She talked the whole drive. About work. About her co-worker who was having drama with her boyfriend. About the wedding. Her mom wanted ivory tablecloths, but Sarah thought cream would look better. I made sounds. Yeah. Makes sense. We got to the restaurant. Sat down. I ordered pasta I knew I wouldn't eat. Sarah reached across the table. Took my hand. You're quiet tonight. Just tired. Work stuff. Yeah. You work too hard. But that's one of the things I love about you. How dedicated you are. Dedicated to building something she was planning to take. I pulled my hand away. Picked up my water glass. Drank it even though I wasn't thirsty. The food came. I pushed it around my plate. Sarah talked about her sister's wedding from 2 years ago. Remember how terrible the DJ was? Remember how Uncle Mike got drunk and made that toast? I nodded. Yeah. When we left, she tried to kiss me in the parking lot. I turned my head. She got my cheek instead. You okay? Yeah. Just, stomach hurts. Might be getting sick. Ah, baby. You should go home and rest. I'll text you tomorrow. Okay. Drove home. Sat in my car in the parking lot for maybe 20 minutes. Just sat there. Thursday at 4, I met with Jennifer Martinez. Her office was downtown. 10th floor. Nice view. She was maybe 40. Professional. Took notes while I explained. So your fiancée and her family are planning to marry you, stay married for 2 years, then divorce you and take your business and inheritance. Yes. And you have this recorded. Yes. I played it for her. All 72 minutes. She listened. Took more notes. When it finished, she sat back. Mr. Morrison. I've been practicing family law for 14 years. This is one of the most calculated fraud schemes I've seen. Is it actually fraud though? Legally. Yes. Fraud requires misrepresentation, reliance on that misrepresentation, and damages. She's misrepresenting her intentions. You're relying on that by planning to marry her. You've already suffered damages in the engagement ring and wedding deposits. So what do I do? We have options. Criminal fraud, that involves the DA, police investigation, charges. Or civil fraud, you sue for damages. Criminal is harder. Higher burden of proof. DA might not take it. Civil is easier. Which should I do? Honestly? I'd recommend civil. We send a demand letter. Tell them we know about their scheme. Demand return of the ring and all deposits. Give them 72 hours. If they refuse, we file suit. Will they return it? Probably not. But it creates a paper trail. Shows we tried to resolve it. Makes us look reasonable when we go to court. Okay, I'll need a $5,000 retainer to start. I wrote the check. Hand was shaking again. Signature came out all wobbly. Friday morning, Jennifer sent the demand letter. Email and certified mail. To Sarah. To Patricia and Robert. To Kyle at his law firm. Email sent at 9:47 a.m., according to the timestamp. My phone started ringing at 9:53. Sarah. I was with a patient. Couldn't answer anyway. She called again. And again. Then texts. What is this? Alex, call me right now. This is crazy. We need to talk. Call me. I finished with my patient. Ankle sprain. College student. Happened playing intramural soccer. Gave her exercises to do at home. Ice and elevation. My receptionist came back. Said there was someone in the lobby who needed to see me. Wouldn't leave. I came out. Sarah was there. Eyes all red. Makeup smeared. Other patients were in the waiting room. Staring. We need to talk, Sarah said. I'm working. Alex, please. This is a misunderstanding. No, it's not. Whatever you think you heard. I didn't think I heard anything. I heard exactly what I heard. You and your family planning to marry me, wait 2 years, divorce me, take my business and my inheritance. I have it recorded. 72 minutes. She looked at the other patients. At my receptionist. Back at me. Can we talk privately? No. Alex, I love you. You don't love me. You love my bank account. Her face changed. Crying stopped. Something else came through. Something harder. You recorded a private conversation without consent. That's illegal. Colorado's a one-party consent state. I was on the call. It's completely legal. My attorney confirmed it. My brother's a lawyer. We'll fight this. Go ahead. Fight it. Any jury that hears that recording will see exactly what you are. She stared at me, opened her mouth, closed it, turned around and left. I went back to my office, closed the door, sat down. My receptionist knocked. Alex? Are you okay? Should I call someone? No. Cancel my afternoon appointments. I need to go home. Called Marcus from my car. Sarah showed up at the clinic. What happened? She tried to say it was a misunderstanding, that the recording was illegal. I told her to leave. Good. I need a drink. I'll meet you at Sullivan's. 30 minutes. The bar was mostly empty. Middle of the afternoon. I ordered whiskey. Drank it too fast. Ordered another. Easy, Marcus said. 3 years of my life. I know. What's wrong with me that I didn't see it? Nothing's wrong with you. They're good at this. This is what they do. My phone buzzed. Unknown number. This is Kyle Hendricks. We should discuss this before you do something you'll regret. Showed it to Marcus. Don't respond. I want to tell him to fuck off. Don't. Let your lawyer handle it. I forwarded it to Jennifer. She texted back. Perfect. They're scared. Don't engage. Saturday was supposed to be dinner at Patricia and Robert's. Obviously I didn't go. Patricia called at 6 点. I didn't answer. Voicemail. Alex sweetheart, please call us. There's been a terrible misunderstanding. Sarah is devastated. We're all devastated. We love you. Your family. Please call us back. Deleted it. Sunday Sarah came to my apartment. I saw her car from my window. She sat out there for, I don't know. Long time. Hour maybe. 2 hours. Eventually left. Monday Jennifer called. They refused the demand. Kyle sent a response. Says there was no fraud. That Sarah genuinely intended to marry you. That the conversation was taken out of context. They're offering to return the ring, but not the deposits. No. Agreed. We filed a lawsuit. The lawsuit was filed Tuesday. Made the local news. Denver woman sued by fiancé for alleged fraud. My phone wouldn't stop. People I hadn't talked to in years. High school friends. College roommates. Everyone wanted details. I stopped answering. Stopped checking social media. Just worked. Went home. Slept. Repeat. My parents called Wednesday. They'd seen the news in Florida. Alex, what in God's name is happening? I told them. Played them the recording over the phone. My mom cried. My dad was quiet. Then, we're coming home. You don't have to. We're already booking flights. They came Thursday. Stayed at my apartment even though it's small. My mom kept trying to make me eat. Food I couldn't taste. My dad just sat with me. Didn't really talk. Just there. The lawsuit took forever. 10 months. Depositions. Discovery. Motions. Sarah's family hired expensive lawyers. Big firm. They fought everything. Every single thing. Their defense was Sarah had genuinely loved me. The conversation was just venting about wedding stress. Discussing worst case scenarios. No fraud. Just a relationship that ended. They tried to get the recording thrown out. Said it violated privacy. Judge said no. Colorado law was clear. They tried to dismiss the case. Said I hadn't proven damages. Judge said the ring and deposits were clear damages. Trial got scheduled for January 2025. Jennifer prepared me. Told me what to expect. Said they try to paint me as bitter. Vengeful. Someone who couldn't accept the breakup. Just tell the truth, she said. The recording speaks for itself. Trial was 6 days. Courtroom was packed. Media. Random people. I sat with Jennifer. Sarah sat across the room with her parents and her lawyers. We never looked at each other. Not once. Jennifer played the recording. All 72 minutes. The jury heard everything. She showed the ring receipt. 8,000 wedding deposit receipts. 1,200 美元. Text messages between Sarah and me. I love you. Can't wait to marry you. You're my forever. She called me to testify. I told the story. How we met. How I proposed. How I thought we were building a life. How I heard the truth by accident. How did that make you feel? Jennifer asked. Sarah's attorney objected. Relevance. We're claiming emotional distress, Your Honor. Overruled. I looked at the jury. 12 strangers. I felt like everything was fake. Like I didn't know who I'd been dating for 3 years. Like I'd wasted all that time on someone who was just pretending. Cross-examination. Sarah's attorney was named Richard something. Expensive suit. Mr. Morrison, couples discuss finances all the time, don't they? Yes. And families worry about protecting their children in case of divorce? If the marriage is real, maybe. But they were discussing how long to stay married to maximize what they could take. That's not protection. That's fraud. During your 7-month engagement, did you ever suspect Sarah didn't love you? No. Because she acted like she loved you? Because she's a good liar? Or because she did love you and you're misinterpreting things? I'm not misinterpreting. I have her saying she'd been maintaining it for 3 years. That's not ambiguous. He tried for a while. Tried to make me seem bitter. Angry. Amen scorned. Didn't really work. The recording was too clear. Sarah testified. Cried. Said she loved me. Still loved me. The conversation was out of context. She was stressed about wedding planning. Jennifer cross-examined her. Ms. Hendricks, you said in the recording, I've been maintaining it for 3 years. What were you maintaining? Sarah hesitated. The relationship. During stressful times. You maintained the relationship during stress? Yes. For 3 years. There were stressful periods throughout. Jennifer played a clip. Sarah's voice. I can do 2 years. What did you mean by that? I meant I could handle being married. The commitment. Just 2 years. That's not. I don't remember exactly what I meant. Jennifer played another clip. Kyle's voice. You need to play the role. Be the loving wife. Ms. Hendricks, what role? I don't. He was just talking. He told you to play a role and make it look genuine. That doesn't sound like love. That sounds like acting. Objection. Jennifer moved on. Kyle testified. Said he was just discussing legal principles. General asset protection. Nothing unusual. Jennifer played the clip where he discussed splitting $800,000 3 ways. Mr. Hendricks, you said, split 3 ways. Roughly $265,000 each. Who were you splitting money with? I was speaking hypothetically. Hypothetically, you'd receive $265,000 from your sister's marriage? I was discussing potential scenarios. Scenarios where you personally profit from your sister marrying my client? Objection. Sustained. Patricia and Robert testified. Said they loved me. Like a son. This was all a misunderstanding. Jennifer played Patricia saying, he trusts you. He won't suspect anything. Mrs. Hendricks, what wouldn't he suspect? I don't recall the context. You said your future son-in-law wouldn't suspect. Suspect what? Nothing. Just that he trusted our family. Trial ended on day 6. Jury deliberated 4 hours. Found in my favor. All counts. Fraud. Breach of promise. Emotional distress. Awarded return of ring and deposits. Plus $75,000 damages. Sarah's family just sat there. Didn't move. Outside there were reporters everywhere. I made a brief statement. I'm grateful for the verdict. I hope this shows that fraud is fraud, even in relationships. No one should enter marriage intending to deceive their partner for money. That went viral. National news. Man wins lawsuit against fiancée who planned to defraud him. They appealed. Lost. Appealed again. Lost again. March 2026 they paid $95,000 total plus legal fees. I never spoke to Sarah after that. Heard she moved to California. Heard her parents were struggling financially. Heard Kyle lost his job. Don't know if any of that's true. Don't really care anymore. Still running my practice. Still in Denver. Haven't dated anyone since. Not ready. Maybe never will be. My parents moved back from Florida actually. Said they wanted to be closer. I told them they didn't have to do that. They said they knew. Marcus comes over most weekends. We watch football. Drink beer. Sometimes we talk about it. Mostly we don't. Sometimes I think about that phone call. That moment when I realized. Sometimes I wonder if I'll ever trust anyone again. Probably not. But at least I'm not married to someone who saw me as a paycheck. At least I found out before instead of after. The recording is still saved. 7 places. Haven't listened to it since the trial. Don't need to. I know what it says. And that's enough.